Hello and welcome to Tantrum House. Today's video is to showcase Klaus Tuber's Catan 3D edition. Welcome back to the Studio J. My name is Jonah, and like I mentioned, this video is actually to showcase the brand new release of Catan 3D edition. However, we'll actually be looking at the similarities and differences between Catan 3D edition and the Catan 25th Anniversary edition. Now, I'm not going to spend pretty much any time telling you how to play the game. I'm assuming you already know how to play, considering this is like a staple game, one of the best games ever, in my opinion. But anyway, I mean, it's introduced so many people into the hobby. I figure you know how to play. And let's just face it, there's like 100 videos of the rules for the game. Why don't you and I just take a closer look inside the game, look at some of the components, the pieces, let's compare these two games and see how far we get. The first thing you'll notice is the box. How huge is this? I obviously don't have to tell you that it's way bigger than the standard box or the 25th Anniversary Edition box. Of course, the main reason the game is larger is because the pieces are larger, so I super appreciate the inserts that are in these boxes. Not only does it give off that premium look and feel, but in the 3D version, it's obviously going to keep your pieces looking newer longer. The 3D edition has so much more art and detail. Let's take an up-close look at some of the terrain. So here we've got the forest hexes, the hills hexes, the pasture hexes complete with flocks of sheep, the fields hexes, the mountain hexes, and the desert hex. You'll also notice that these hexes have nice grooved sections that support the number tokens really well. The only hex that makes it a little tough to set the number in is the pasture hexes with the sheep. For whatever reason, the other hexes seem to have like this perfect area to rest the number token, but the pasture hex seems like the token's just always a little bit unsettled. Obviously, it's not detrimental to gameplay or anything. It's just a little inconvenience, just a little different than the others, I should say that. Speaking of number tokens, though, I'm a huge fan of these. These things are so smooth. They look like the perfect rock for skipping across the water. They're also just a touch transparent, so I think they did an awesome job on those. Now, let's get up close and personal with the settlements, the cities, and the roads. I can't pinpoint exactly what era these designs might have come from, but of course, I'm sure somebody in the comments will actually let me know that. The design, however, is super intricate. It's got stairs, it's got windows on the cities, you've got like old rubbish looking designs on the roads. I just enjoy that. The resource cards are going to be the same in both games, however the card backs are actually different. So the 25th Anniversary card back is up top now, and the 3D card back is down below on your screen so you can see it. The largest road and largest army cards are exactly the same, so the next difference we'll see is in the robber figure. So here's the 3D robber figure. I think this is incredible. It's like a whole family of robbers. It just looks cool. It's awesome. However, I do have a complaint. This figure doesn't sit very well on top of the number tokens. Honestly, you've got to like almost remove the number token and then have the robber just sit on top of the hex instead. It's just a slight inconvenience to gameplay. No real complaint, just a slight inconvenience. The C-frames all interlock, and they have these cove areas to pinpoint exactly where the harbor markers should sit. Makes it very easy to set up the game very quickly. The harbor markers are pretty unique as well. Let's actually take a closer look at those. I enjoy this harbor design. I feel like it's very well thought out and it's easy to place and see. The only thing I would have liked to honestly see in the 3D game that's not present here are the helper cards or the helper scenario. This was actually an offering in the 25th Anniversary Edition on top of the 5 and 6 player expansion or extension as well. The helpers add like a special player ability almost. It definitely helps speed up gameplay in between turns, or at least it gives you something to actually manage in between turns. And I just really appreciated that offering from the 25th Anniversary Edition, and it's just not present in the 3D edition. In the 25th Anniversary Edition, it also came with a bunch of card sleeves for your resources, and again, not present in the 3D edition. Other than that, the 3D edition is totally living up to the hype, in my opinion. It's so artistic, it's so well done, it's something to definitely add to the collection if you're an avid Catan player like myself. I don't truly know if they're going to be doing a Seafarers expansion or a Cities and Knights expansion for the 3D version, but if they are, I am totally in for that. That would be awesome. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for spending the time to watch our videos. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite Catan expansion or extension. What are you guys playing? Is it Cities and Knights, Seafarers, Traders and Barbarians? Which one do you love so much? I hear a lot of hype about Starfarers or the Star Trek version, so let me know in the comments which one you like. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.